Hello everybody and welcome to Forge Comic News. Top 5 must-buy comics for October 11th, 2015. I am, as always, Chris. And apologize for last week not being able to post a show. But the sickness took over and I was unable to record. My voice was pretty awful that day. So, let's jump right into it. From Image Comics, I got a Tomahawk Zero. This is written by Donnie Coates, with art by Ian Benderman and Taylor Esposito. So this is actually a reprint, but it was originally printed in the magazine Heavy Metal magazine, and you follow this character, the Cyber Zerker, with his tomahawk, as he goes on a quest to free an imprisoned god. Now it's got a very metal feeling to it. Donnie Coates, you all know I've been high on from Rednecks. I can't wait to see what he does at Marvel. And this is more kind of indie stuff that he's done before Rednecks. Now that he's getting a name for himself, he's reprinting and getting out there to the masses. And I mean, Grant Morrison, he also is praised about this story left and right. So I'm going to trust Grant Morrison just a little bit. After that, I've got from DC Comics, Action Comics, number 989. This is written by Dan Jurgens, with art by Viktor Bogdanovich. Russian bad, can't speak. Sorry, Victor, you're an amazing artist. So last issue, we got the origins of Jor-El, or Mr. Oz, and how he escaped Krypton after all the problems, and basically another entity helped him, and this entity we believe to be Dr. Manhattan, although it's not confirmed. And in his origin, the short version of it, he's seen all the bad parts of humanity, the wars, the struggles, the Holocaust, the genocide, all these awful things that our species has done over the history of our life, and has determined that this world doesn't deserve his son, Kal-El. So now he just decided that Superman needs to leave Earth with him and they need to find another home. So, I mean, we all know Superman's not going anywhere. His home is Earth, so that's where he's staying. And but I want to see how this affects him, what the relationship is between him and his biological father. Very interesting story that I can't wait to get my hands on more of it. Bringing Jor-El into the DC universe was such a fantastic idea. It was akin to, bringing Bucky Barnes back to Marvel. After that, I've got Ragman number 1. This is written by Ray Fawkes with art by Inaka Miranda. So we all watched Arrow, we all love Arrow, and we saw Ragman in that as part of the Arrow team. So DC obviously said, Ragman became very popular, people liked him, let's do a miniseries with him, see how it fits. And I got Ray Fawkes, who's a pretty good writer, and is going to be reimagining Ragman and the kind of ideal from the TV show, and putting him in Gotham. So, if I was a betting man, I'd say Batman's going to show up at some point. So it should be a good time. After that, Dark Knight Metal number 3. This is written by Scott Snyder with art by Greg Capullo. Now we all know how great Metal's been, how great the spin-offs have been. This obviously taking place after issue 2, where the other Batman have come from the dark multiverse, and they haven't done anything yet. They just kind of come out and shown themselves, and we know that they're not good. So Superman is kind of stuck trying to figure out the mystery of what's going on with this dark multiverse. And while that's going on, the Justice League has found a weapon that is supposed to be able to destroy these creatures, and they're going to go on a mission to find that. Meanwhile, what's Batman doing? Well, I don't know. Nobody knows. We'll find out, won't we? But we got some really cool characters. If you've read any of the side stories, the backstories to these different Batman are really interesting and cool. We've had the Flash Batman, the Cyborg Batman, and the Green Lantern Batman. All just awesome stories. I think they're building a really cool universe here that I hope this isn't a one and done thing. Hopefully these characters stick around, but much like the Crime Syndicate, just come back once in a while. So we'll see how that goes. Finally, my personal pick of the week. I've got from Marvel, Falcon #1. This is written by Rodney Barnes with art by Joshua Cassara. So anyone who's been keeping up with Captain America knows that after a very emotional issue of Generations Captain America, Falcon, Sam Wilson, has given up the shield and decided that Steve needs to go back to being Captain America. And the proper Captain America. And so that's going to lead into the Captain America new run with Mark Waid. Can't wait. And that also leads into what's going on with Falcon. So Falcon's leaving New York, he's going to Chicago, and he wants to make a name for himself as Falcon, as a leading man. He's also heading the Avengers still, and through all of this has also brought up a protege, where if you've been paid really close attention to Secret Empire, a character by the name of the Patriot has shown up, and that character is going to now learn underneath Sam and to be a better hero. So with all this, we're really going to do a lot of building, Sam Wilson up to be his own hero and build his own legacy. Hence Marvel Legacy. And I've always loved Falcon. I love Falcon as a side character. The Captain American Falcon books are some of my favorites, nostalgically as a child. And Sam becoming Captain America was a big deal in my 20s. And now that I'm rounding up into my 30s, we're gonna get Falcon on his own, and that's a huge deal. So I just can't wait to see more of it. So thanks for watching. I love that you all watch this and enjoy it. Remember to give us a thumbs up down here somewhere, and down over here there's a subscribe button. There's also one's gonna pop up at some point here, and share with your friends, do all that, and just remember to find us at fortresscomicnews.com. Thanks for watching.